Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please sit in traffic forever. I mean, subscribe. So, as you might have guessed, we have a slight traffic problem here. This is the connection between, excuse me, back off here, between Detroit up here and West Jordan down here. Yeah, and it's pretty bad. Not helped by all the train tracks that the road crosses here. Right after while I was editing the last video, and I got to the point where I said there really isn't much we can do yet until we reach 1985, and then I realized I haven't actually put airplanes in yet. I don't like airplanes very much in this game. They don't make any money to speak of. But yeah, and somebody else commented on it too. But I originally thought that I'd want to do something like from Sunnyvale up north here, and I probably will eventually do that. But then I realized that we have two different trains that go directly from Sunnyvale up to the north side of the map. One to Warren, one to one to Warren and one to Jersey City. So the places that really actually have a hard time getting anywhere are over from the west side of the map to the east side of the map and vice versa. So I was thinking maybe set up an airport right here in this empty area, and we'll have to fix this road, which is why I was looking at it. And then another one right here, and do what we did the last one, which is actually set up a train station here, so the train will stop right at the airport. So there's actually, they can go right from the airport onto a train going either direction, depending on where they want to go. I think we should start over here. I think the first thing I should do is elevate these tracks here. Get them above ground level so that they're not interfering with ground traffic. Let's go ahead and pause this. And go ahead and get all of this deleted here. Trim back. Let's trim it back here for now. I'm probably going to have to go back further, but okay, that'll do for the moment. Now, let's go ahead and get this. Do I want catenary on this? I think some of the stuff is electrified. Yeah, it is. So we'll just go ahead and put catenary on all of it. All right, let's see here. It'd be nice if I could, well, this station's in the way here, so that's not going to make any difference. I was going to say it would be nice if I could connect this stuff over here, but I can only go so far with that. So let's, oops. I forgot to elevate it. Let's go ahead and start right here. I'm just going to do a straight line across here. And we'll change this to, oh, we've got new bridges. I don't actually know. Let's go with this one. I like this one. All right. So we got that there. Now, let me get rid of the elevation. So that gets us above that, okay. I would like to get this a little further. I'm going to back this up a little further. Well, that's interesting offset on those. Okay. I would like to be able to connect this area across the way a little bit better. So if we can, I suppose that'll do. We'll be able to get at least one street connected there. If we could do this one too, that would be great. I could raise this a little more, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go with that. And then from here, we're going to go down to there. And I think that's really as good as we're going to get with that. This might actually work out easier than I thought. Okay, so that is all elevated. Wonder why this looks like this. Let's go ahead and we'll do signals, remove. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of these here. Well, that's probably good enough. Let's go ahead and take that one off. And then we'll go, yes, there we go. I'll take this one off too and do the same thing. Yeah, that looks good. Not perfect. I would have sort of liked it if they were lined up a little bit better, but I never get my wish where that's concerned. Okay, so now all of those tracks are out of our way. Smooth that out a little bit. Smooth this out a little bit. Let's try connecting up some of these roads now. Say, I would like to connect these two if I can. Yeah. And then connect these two. Yeah, we're losing a few buildings, but we're getting some good connections there. And I sort of feel like I should do something about this. Let's try this here. Can I... See, I wouldn't mind coming off from here since we got that there. That actually does work. I can come off from there and go under that right there. All right, let's do that. There we go. And then we'll come down here. Then, let's, nope. I meant to pause it and unpaused it instead. We'll do that. All you guys are going to get backed up to there. Guess we'll leave that the way it is. Oops. And then this, which helps if I turn the curve on if I want to get curves. Okay. Do this, do this. I'm going to have to redo this to get this in here. Okay, let's take that out, take that out, take that out. That looks good. And we have to cross tracks right here too. If I take this light out of the signal out here, then we'll be able to get this in. Yeah. Okay, so now where is... There's some passenger stuff right there. Oh yeah, we don't have these streets widened, do we? Can I widen them? Let's see if I can do that. If I can widen all these streets where this stuff is connected. Oh, that's right. This is one I have that's a little weird. It has this weird little station on here. This way. I had forgotten about that. Okay, so that's good. We got that all the way through. I actually do want to go through and do this. Actually, let's do this after. I want to put a stop in here for this. How am I going to do this now? Boy, this city actually needs the public transit expanded, doesn't it? Really should expand it this way a bit. Do something about that station. Oh dear. I think I'm going to expand over here for now. Let's do something here. I'm going to take all of this out right now. Come back to this. Let's widen this here. That's going to make this a little strange. We're making a difficult turn going into there. I don't really want them doing that. All right, I'll figure this out. So let's get this. Now what? One of these, I want it to have both New Street, electric, 1920s. Okay. That is on the wrong side. Okay. That. Okay, that's what I want. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then let's go ahead and do this. Connect that to there. I'm going to widen this. I think I am going to change this. Let's get rid of this street here. Get rid of this. And then we will go ahead and make this a straight line here. Okay. And then I probably should have deleted this first. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to get tracks on all of this now. Okay, I'm going to improve this more later on. I'm going to redo some stuff. I want to get the public transit widened so it's hitting better area. But for now, let's keep working on what we're doing here. I hate having to cross those tracks there, but it is what it is for now. And yes, I am running trams all the way here. I am going to actually... So why I was putting that station in there was so I could have trams that came in and did a UE. Okay. Now we got to do something with it right here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete the section road, that, and that. And we're going to do the same thing here. Looks like this is just the way I want it. Yeah. That way that can turn around. Back here. Yep, we'll put electric tracks on this to start off with. There. So that should have picked up the old, yeah, good. So that's still there. Do I have just the one public transit going one direction here, don't I? Okay. So now let's create a new route. Oh, wait a minute. No, let's not do that yet. Let's go ahead and get our airport in. That's what I want to do next. Let's see. I think we're going to have to go this direction. Yeah, that's right. Because of the hill. So we're going to need to go this direction in order to avoid having to do something really freaky with the hill. Boy, this is a bit of a mess here, isn't it? I want room to expand that direction. So let's try right there. And now we'll go ahead and grab this, and we will keep the electric on it. We're going to go from here. Oh, that is wide. Okay, it didn't look like it at first. Isn't? Is that the wide one? Yeah. Okay. And let's see. We're going to go... Actually, let's do this. And keep this straight. Put that right there. and then I'm going to put another one right here. Okay, so that was good. Let's go ahead and use, a passenger. Let's use this one. Yeah, I like this. There we go, directly across from that, so that should work really well. Let's flatten this out a little bit. Okay. Oh, and we don't really need this to have the stuff on it. All right, so now let's create a route. So we're going to go from, from this here to here to here, back to here, and then out again. So it'll pick up passengers at the airport, go one direction, pick up passengers at the airport, go the other direction. So the airport will serve both cities. And we're going to make this the Detroit to Jordan. I'm going to shorten that. Airport shuttle. Okay. And did I get these separated onto each terminal? No, they're both on terminal 1, of course. There. So there's a terminal for each one. I like the little diner sitting area, whatever you want to call it there. I think those are pretty cool. Yeah, and this I do need to smooth out as best as I can anyways. It's not going to be perfect, however. Nothing you do is. Oh, good morning, Growler. Yeah, whatever. Oh, and one more thing before we set this in motion. Let's do bus lanes on this. And we'll do that there too. And bus lanes going all the way down into here. There. I want them for this route that we set up here. Okay, where is my tram depot at? There's one right here. Let's go ahead and put... This looks like this is still the best ones we have. Let's put 10 of these on. Going Detroit, Jordan Airport Shuttle. Okay, I'm going to let this run now. Hopefully let this traffic clear up a bit. And we'll see if I need to do something about this later. It's going to be really hard to do something about this because, you know, we don't have an elevated freight station I can use. So, I don't know. I would have to figure something out there. It's possible. We could do it, but I would have to figure out how to go about doing it. All right, so we've got this one set up. We've got the shuttle set up. We've got the airport set up. Let's go across the street here. River. Yeah, across the river here. Let's start pausing again by cutting out all of this. Okay, that looks good. And we will put a station in here. Passenger station. We just want 2. We want it to be 240. Yeah, let's do a large building. High speed and catenary. Well, I could snap it onto there, I suppose, but that doesn't seem quite right. Let's see how this works. They're going to be able to set the airport over here so that these guys can connect. Yeah, that should be okay. And go back to this. Too much slope. Ooh. Alright, I think we're going to have to just cut back further. Still too much slope. Oh my goodness. And this is probably going to run into the exact same problem. Can I fix that by Oh, yes, I could. There we go. I just used the height, the elevation tool to adjust the elevation of the track, and that fixed the slope issue. Okay, and this is going to have to get cut back way further. Okay, that's probably good. And I do not want that to be a bridge or a viaduct. I just want it to be an earthen ramp. Okay, that's in. Now, I think what I want to do here now is flatten as much of this as I can here for our airport. That's an awful lot of cutting into mountains. Yes, it is. But I think it will serve us better as time goes on. All right, and now let's just put in just a small street with nothing here. We just need to connect these two structures. Let's go ahead and run that way a ways, run this way a ways. Okay, airport now. That look. That is awfully close to that fuel factory. But I think it actually works. Eventually that fuel factory will disappear because we are not going to be using it. Oh boy, that is really... yeah, you're gonna take off. You fail your takeoff, buddy. You're dead because you're gonna hit the fuel factory. Okay, that was a little bit on the strange side, but we'll just leave that as is. I don't need this street going quite this far anymore. Yeah, that's good. We'll do that. I wonder if I could actually, you know what? And I put a street on here. It's a little on the strange side. Let's go ahead and let's try doing it this way. First, let's come off from here perpendicular. I don't want you going straight up. I want you to stay level. And then we'll come on from here and curve down to this. There. So we're actually connected to one of the cities at least. I might actually run a tram over here too, just like we did for Detroit. That might actually work out nicely. Let's smooth all of this out now. Okay, so that's taken care of. So let's go ahead and grab this. There we go. Okay, so we want to go after 2, it looks like. Yeah, I think so. After 2, stop here. Why did you not like that? And then after 8. Oh, just one train for some reason doesn't like this anymore. I tell you this, but there is indeed everything you need there. You're not even going towards the airport. What are you worried about? Okay, now let's get the airline running. So we're going to go from here to, where's my other airport? Here. Here to here, and this will be the, let's call it Eastern Air Service. It's not really Eastern, but we're going east-west. Okay. And let's get something on here. We want passenger. And wow, we got DC-10-30. 960, 60 capacity. I don't think we need anything that big. I like how fast it is. All right, let's put 2 of these on. Okay. So we got that going there. Then let's see here. Can I get away with doing some sort of a stop here? See, I should have put in the wider street originally. Actually, you know what? That doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and I'm going to grab one of these. I'm going to put it right as close as I can to that. Go. Oh, am I going to be able to widen this now, or am I going to have to? Yes, I can widen it. Let's actually put electric on it too. Okay. There. Right up to there. Okay, and then oh, this is great. Just widen this and electrify it all the way to here. Then we'll come to this one. I put one there. Oh, that's going the wrong direction. Why won't it let me reverse it? Alright, I think I'm going to have to do this. Yep. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to go for a moment here. Okay, and then get this back. Get this back. Can I just rotate this around? Will that work? No. What about this? No, it turns the wrong direction no matter what I do. Okay. Did that just... What? No, okay. Well, that was what I wanted there. Hello? I was really hoping I'd get it to snap over there, but I guess this will work. Yeah, the problem was, even though it looked like there was tram lines on here, there were no tram tracks. There were no tram tracks on there. So let's go ahead and we'll do this. Create a new route. Going from here to here. And you should be going into 3. There we go. And this would be Fontana Airport. And this will be the Fontana Air. It's not how you spell airport. Airport shuttle. Okay. And where is my tram stuff? That's trucks. Oh, we did get semis finally, so that's nice. Is this it? I think it is. Yeah. Let's put 4 on here. Hello, Fontana. Where is Fontana? What is the deal there? It's connected to it. Oh, here's the deal. There we go. Nope, not by. There. All right, perfect. Okay, let's speed this up and let this get going for a bit. Oh boy, really have to climb fast out of there. It was even worse at the other side. I had to cut that mountain down a little bit because the planes were just flying through the mountain. But it is actually all working now. I did have to monkey with the road at New Jordan where it crossed that freight track and put in a road bridge over the train tracks. And that seems to be helping clear out the traffic problem we were having there. I also linked Fontana and it's not West Jordan, but wherever that road goes to, I think it's Erie. So Fontana and Erie are connected via a bridge over the river here. So that way we have the ability for road traffic to go east to west. We now have the plane traffic, and of course the train traffic can go, you know, the way it's been going already. Let's see if we clip through the mountain this time. You can see where I basically bulldozed a bit of a valley there so we could land at the airport without going through the mountain. It's still a very close run thing, isn't it? But there you go. We've made yet another round trip, and we are carrying passengers. In fact, we're full up right now. So I think that's going well. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.